question going on? You're reading everything. Every website I see, every Facebook I see has Govardhan's name on it. I look at some guy I never saw before. Friends, Govardhan. God, I got 10,000 friends. That's good. You're a friend of every living entity. Okay.
When we were discussing about understanding Shastra, there you mentioned that we have to keep in mind about what historical
historical setting, time,
place, circumstance. Doesn't this mean that because Shastra give absolute knowledge, and if looks like Shastra depend on place? In this
well, the principles. The question is asked when we read Shastra, especially Puranas, because there's different types of Shastra. When you say Shastra, it means Puranas, Upanishads. So Upanishads are eternal. The Shrutis and Upanishads are eternal. So there's no place, it doesn't matter. Like when you read Vedanta Sutra, which is a summary of all the Upanishads, it doesn't talk about any place or any people. It just talks about tattva, principles. Dreams, this happens. So it doesn't matter, that's absolute, unchangeable, eternal truth. That's the Shabda Brahman. But when you talk about Puranas and Itihasas like Ramayana, is this on? Ramayana and Itihas, Ramayana and Mahabharata, then you're talking about, you have to consider Kaladesha Patra. Because so you have to separate, so what that means is you have to consider when the Shastra was spoken, who it was spoken to. That refers to the Puranas and histories, because it was spoken to particular people at a particular time and place. So that Siddhanta was making a point that the time and place has changed and the people have changed. People used to follow Varnashram Dharma, now nobody follows Varnashram Dharma. Brahmins used to do Govardhan Samskara to create a child, now they do nothing. There's no samskaras. So you talk about Varnashram Dharma and it doesn't make any sense because no one's following it. It begins with impregnating the wife with the seed of a child. And they're not doing that according to Yogi or Puja or Shastra. So it doesn't mean doesn't bring the Shastras into question. What is the validity of absolute truth? Because the principles in Puranas tell the principles of the Upanishads and the four Vedas, but with stories. And the stories that surround the principles and the tattva have to adjust them according to time, place, and circumstance. So you can't, because you read in Puranas like Bhagavad Purana, kings have many wives, 100 wives is that. So you say, Bhagavatam says kings have 100 wives, so what's wrong? I have 2 or 3. I keep one Radha Kunda, I go on holiday to Radha Kunda, I keep one in restaurant. So you can't do that because it's against the law. It's monogamy, one man, one wife. So that you have to understand the principle according to application, according to time, place, and circumstance. But the idea of the Atma and Bhagavan, the truth, and the reality of Prakriti and Karma Tattva, Prakriti Tattva, Jiva Tattva, Bhagavad Tattva, and Kala Tattva is always the same everywhere. These are unchanging, eternal truths. So this you have to separate the eternal principle, eternal truth, from the relative consideration of historical reference. And when you talk about historical reference, then you talk about Kaladesha Patra, time. Well, 500 years ago, women were so attached to their husbands, they jump into fire. Live alive. Husband's already dead. You don't feel any pain when you're dead. That's a good news. But so then they had so much attachment and love, they jumped in voluntarily. So you can't tell. Well, they did that, so women should do that now. No way. Anyone who tells them to do it, they'll throw him in the fire. The husband's burning up, and some guy says, "You should jump in the fire like Marjorie or whoever, different famous personalities in Mahabharata jumped in the fire with her husband." Yeah, woman's wife will throw that guy in the fire. So that's, you have to consider time, place, and person. So the principle is to burn the body at death. Whether the wife jumps in or not, that's her personal choice. There's no shastra that prescribes that. Nowhere in monasteries or anywhere. Became a trend, and so men started to force it on women. You know, the whole thing, you know. Distorted truth, presented as truth. Especially in Kali Yuga, it's very prevalent. Kali Yuga has been going on for 5,000 years. So for 5,000 years, ulterior motivated people have been distorting the truth of Shastra for their own purposes. In the 1500s in Europe, they had witch hunts. They caught any woman they didn't like a witch and hang her. I had a wife you didn't like. So maybe she was a witch in behavior, but it wasn't a formal witch, you know, by profession. So witch in behavior, that's what you can do. Yeah, witch had to switch. Just have to ask to it, you know. WHICH is the same, but it's WITCH. No, witch is WITH, I think. That's the thing about English. You know. Other languages of the world, every word has an individual spelling and meaning. Which? Which are you seeing by the sea? SEA, SEE, WHICH, WITCH, and which are you seeing by the sea? So you have to switch off your witch. Pick another one. Maybe we better fly better. So always look for the essence of Shastra. What is the essential truth of Shastra? Tadvasar, the essence of truth. The essence of truth is love. The love of God is the source of all love. So you get connected with the source of love, then we can be representatives of that love in this world and experience that love in this. The love of God is in the spiritual world. We can bring that love of God to this world by surrendering to Bhagavan and offering our love to Him, which He places in our heart. Krishna places, when does Krishna place His love in the heart of a jiva?
When you get initiation.
Right. The question is, when does Krishna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, place His prema, His love, in the heart of a jiva? At the time of Diksha. Guru Krishna Prasad Bhai Bhakti Lata Bij. Bij means seed. So at the time of union, a man places his seed in a woman's wife, and then later on comes a baby. Baby boy, baby girl. So the seed of bhakti is placed in the heart of Diksha, and later on comes the fruit of bhakti, which is prema. First comes the flowers of bhakti, which is bhav and ecstatic symptoms. Then comes the fruit of bhakti, which is supreme. And more ecstatic symptoms and more experience, direct experience of Krishna through the mind and senses. Sometimes I spoke a group class called Tattva Darshan. Main class, Tattva Darshan 1, 2, 3, 4. And those were by myself. And I was, by myself. I thought if people would listen to this in the future, I'll share this divine wisdom I've been learning from the books. So I have a great urge to spread knowledge from my youth. So I write books and I speak, and that's my thing. So I recorded these classes, And usually it's by myself. But sometimes when I'm giving a class, I say, I'd like to thank everyone who gathered around here today from Delhi and Bombay and from Europe and Croatia and London and everywhere. You took a lot of trouble to come here. It's a cold winter morning, cold winter night, and so Baba Shri Krishna Ki Jai. Then I would do like this. I say Jai Jai. I try like you said, I give it a voice. Jai 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 Jai. So you'll hear it because there's no video, just audio. Oh, that's what we were saying. There's so many people in the class. I heard some people say Jai, but during class it's so quiet. Nobody cleared their throat. It's winter time. Everybody has colds, you know. Everyone's coughing. No one's coughing. No, we don't hear anything. You know. The shortest people there. It was just me. So because we have a phrase in America, the show must go on, you know. There's 1 or 1,000 or 1 million, you know. You look at some famous pop singer's website or Facebook, how many 5 million followers, 20 million followers, like, wow. Instagram, 10 million followers. Okay, not bad. Can you throw 1 million on my Instagram? Yeah. So there's some squirrels and there's some garudas, you know. Squirrel carry little itsy the con bully, you know, little pebble to make the bridge to Lanka, and then our Garuda and Hanuman were carrying big mountaintops. So, you know, make our little squeak in this corner. Little mouse. There was a play on Broadway in 1964. It was called The Mouse That Roared. The Mouse That Roared. Lions roar. Lion, you know. The mouse. The mouse that roared. I don't remember what it was about, but I like the title. And that's humility. I'm not recording myself, it's there, okay. Good. Humility is like the mouse that roared. Because humility looks insignificant, it looks low, falling, just crawling along the edge of the wall, you know. A mouse crawls around very fearfully on the edge of the wall. So that's the mouse. So humility is like that. They take a lower position, Shinada peace, Shinada. So humility, they go down. The grass is a symbol of humility. The grass is just lying on the ground already, and it gets stepped on all the time. It gets peed on, it gets pooped on. Dogs pee and poop on the guy. And he just has to sit there with all this glitch on him, you know. And he waiting for the rain to come, you know, and wash off, you know. But he doesn't give his body out of embarrassment. He tolerates the insult. He tolerates the injury. People step it down. He tolerates the insult of being peed on, pooped on, and he still stands tall.
Yes, correct.
You know, he's got all, someone said, look, you got all dog crap on your dhoti. Oh, pig shook his tail. And made a big mess. Wait to that, tell me the story was. he was staying in Radha Kunda, Lita Kunda side. Called Lita Colony, I don't know what it's called. And there's a lot of pigs around there. So yeah, he wears a white dhoti, you know, his brown shirt. So he was walking there, he said, oh my God, these pigs, they were covered in mud, you know, they just had a swing or whatever, you know, we're in the mud, summertime, covered in mud, just came out of the mud, all black mud, you know, like around Contigo, all over his body, you know. And he was, and we got so the guy was coming towards us, so we just started running. Because he's going to the temple to take darshan and do parikramah. You know, like, hey, the guy was chasing, he was just fearing, the guy could shake his tail, but he escaped. The good side, the story ends on a good note. He escaped in a lot of ways. So this is some of the obstacles we face in devotion. These are some of the devotional anarthas that we face living in Vrindavan now. Especially in a village like Radha Kunda, Barcelona. Only pigs is part of, they work for the sanitation department. They're raised by the bungis, and they help the bungis do their seva, and when they do a good job of seva, then the bungis eat them. They have a big festival, pig roast. It's not funny. You're a big accessory, buddy. They keep them in their house, they have a little trap door under the floor. They keep them there, they feed them all vegetables and stuff, and they get supplement or die with it. Other thing, they help do the work of the sanitation department. Very useful animals. So then at a certain time of year they have a big festival, certain times of year, around Gorpanim and stuff like that. They catch them and fry them up, you know. So that's, village life is like that, you know. Dogs, monkeys, pigs, what else? Oh, peacocks and parrots, and that's, yeah, those lucky guys. Those guys really got a lot of stuff going. But down my neighborhood, we see more dogs and pigs. You're a hi-fi neighborhood. high roller. Give peacocks. Anyway, so what's the question now? We asked one question. Yeah, question? Yeah, Krishnaji Bhakti.
Gurudev, in Raslila, Radharani, without Radharani, Raslila will not happen.
Yeah, that's right.
So, what is the specialty of Radharani? Like, why it happens? Like, what difference between Chandravali or Radharani? What?
Krishna is Raslila doesn't happen if Radharani's late or doesn't come. So why what's the speciality of Radharani? Why does Krishna wait for her to begin Raslila? Well, the whole Bhagavatam and the whole the Shastras of the Gaudiya Vaisnava Sampradaya are describing a unique position of Radharani. I mean, Chandravali herself is an expansion of Radharani anyway. She's a Kaya of Radharani. Well, she's a Ladni Shakti of Krishna, but she's an Amsha Radharani. Radharani is the source of all the Shaktis that's serving Krishna and Madhurya Ras. Radharani is the source of Chandravali, the Asasakis, Queens of Dwarka, all the feminine qualities, all the feminine personalities as Devis, as wives, are ultimately sourced in Radharani. Because she's the supreme in all qualities. She has 25 qualities that, in maximum potential, that are not found in other gopis. Her Madhurya is her sweetness, her beauty, her talent. All different things are listed in Bhakti Rasmita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami, which makes Radharani the best. When Krishna Kaviraj describes Radharani, in Adi chapter 4, Chaitanya Charitamrita, he says that Radharani alone has the ability to completely satisfy Krishna's every desire. Purna, Vacha Purna. Radharani satisfies and fulfills every single desire. And Chandravali can't do that. Her attitude, her bhav is different than Radharani. She has Vadiyata bhav, Krishna's mind. No.
Radharani has Madhya.
Radharani has Madhya to love.
Madhya.
Krishna is love.
I belong to Krishna. Tvadiya Bhav.
That is
Chandravali.
Chandravali. Yes.
Yeah.
Chandravali has Twadhiya. Yes.
Krishna's mind is Radharani's Bhav, Madhya. Madhya means mind. Mad means mom. So that's, you belong to Krishna, that's what you say, but what does Krishna say? These opportunities say, you think so? But she can't say that with Radharani, because Radharani says, you're mine. You don't have any separate, you don't have any freedom there to say anything else. You're mine. I do whatever I want with you. You dress me, rub my feet, paint my feet, brush my hair. I warm my bhavis to Swadhina Rachika Bhav. Control the lover. So, who's the boss? Like we say in America, who's wearing the dress in the family? Now, who's wearing the pants in the family? You or your wife? Like some guy's henpecked and his wife's bossing around all the time. Hey, go with that. Who's wearing the pants in your family? You or your wife? My wife wears the Levi jeans also. Oh, okay. This coats don't work anymore. Because now it's unisex clothing, you know. Men wear dresses, women wear pants, you know, so it doesn't work anymore. So that's an example of Kaladesha Patra. The whole formulas don't work. Have to modify the formulas to time. One time that was true. Women wear dresses, men wear pants. Now it's not like that. All right. So Radharani is best. You don't know that? You're living in Vrindavan for 5 years, 6 years, and you haven't got brainwashed. Every tree says, love Radha, love Radha. Radharani, Radha, Radha, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe, Radha Gopal. You get the point by now. Radharani reigns supreme. Radha is Pranameshwari. It's Radha Sarkar. You pay your taxes to Radha Sarkar, not UP Sarkar. What is your tax? What is your... Yeah, that's right. That's a good answer. Tax is free. Dan Leela, what's Dan Leela all about? Is it about money? It's about love. Sometimes when Zois do yatra at Sankari Kor in Barcelona, they take a shutter, they hold it across, like two sannyasis will hold a shutter across. All the sailors that come through and say, well, you have to get done. So then the sailors try to sneak under the rope, you know, or go up around the mountain, you know, go around the rope. Because the rope says here, so they it's a narrow passage, so they're having fun that way. So it's like every year the circus comes to town. It stays for 5 days and goes to the next town. And then 10, 11 months go by and the kids start saying, well, the circus coming? So coming next month. Oh, good, the circus is coming. So every year we have our circuit. Vaishnava Nandagram. So a circus starts with a kanban. So it's our circuit and our circus. So I'm inviting everyone to come to the circus, the circuit, the dancing bears, and sword fighting. All kinds of exciting events, stone throwing. Really rocks out there in Coffee Bar, you know?
Yeah.
Pick your favorite enemy and start firing stones at them. They have an exercise in psychology. It's called venting your frustrations. So they have baseball bats. Yeah. This exercise is a clinical study they do in psychology. It's called venting your frustrations. That's the title of the class. And then you go to the class and they separate this college class. They separate boys and girls. They make pairs, husband and wives, boys and boyfriends and girlfriends. They give them each a baseball bat.
Each.
Each. Husband gets one, wife gets one, boyfriend gets one, girlfriend gets one. But the baseball bats are made of like a balloon. It has a valve on it, like a raft. You know, on a beach, you blow up the raft to go out and ride the waves. So you blow so each person will blow up their own baseball bat. They seal it. And then he plays some music, and then the guy, he does like a karaoke.
Okay, some
Karaoke, and they speak, music's going on, the guy's speaking, and DJ's speaking. So the psychology professor speaks, okay, now the wives, the ladies hit the men and tell them what they don't like about the men. I don't like the way you snort tonight, boom, boom. And the ladies the guy's running out of the room and she's smashing with it. And then the husband says, what do you don't like about the wife? The wife's always talking on the phone all night long. I tell her it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm coming. And then I look at my husband. 12 o'clock, I'm coming. So I said, 2 o'clock, give me that phone. Then we got tomorrow 6 o'clock, cook breakfast. It's too late. So, bam, bam, bam. So we're going to play that also on Kanban. Give everybody a rubber baseball bat, a balloon baseball bat, and say, okay, you two pair off. I'll pick out the pairs. And you say what you don't like about him, or it's kind of a reenactment of Pravasa Kshetra. But hopefully no one will leave their body. But if they do, there's a compensation. You leave your body and we're down again. That was an interesting question. Question. Not really sure. Question.
Like there are two terms, one is forget and one is forgive.
Forget, okay.
So sometimes we forgive and we feel that we have forgiven that person who has done a lot of bad to us or whatever it is. But we never forget, and we try to forget but we are not able to forget certain things. So how and what can we do to actually forget?
Question is discussing the interplay between the attitudes and thoughts of forgiveness and forgetfulness. To forgive and forget, they have an expression like that. Forgive and forget. So the person says, I can forgive some person who's hurt me or different ways, where I can forgive some pain someone's caused me by their behavior or attitude or speech or whatever. But I have a difficulty forgetting that incident that made me so unhappy. So the question is, forgiving I can understand, I can almost come to that idea and position my heart forgiving. But forgetting, because one is the heart, one is the mind. Forgiving is happening from the heart level, from the bhav level, forgiving. Because a person hurt you, hurt your heart. Heart means your identity, your ego heart, your identity, what you value to be yourself, what you consider important to you, what you consider valuable, what you define as you, your identity is part of your identity. And a person broke your identity, insulted your identity, hurt your identity, because you see, you hurt me. What me is being hurt? Ultimately, it's heart. Your heart is being pinched. Because it's thinking, feeling, and willing. So thinking is going on with the intelligence and mind, and feeling is going on with the heart. They can't really separate them, but they're different aspects. So forgiving is a heart function, but forgetting is a mental function. Krishna says, from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So we remember, we have good memory, means that's a strong mind has a good memory. So if mind is weak, our memory is not good. So we usually remember things that are very painful. They create the greatest samskaras. Memory is caused by samskaras. Deeper samskara, deeper impression, the stronger the memory. That's why something happens to something during the day, so many things happen. One thing makes a deeper impression on you than anything else. When you sleep at night, because that deeper impression goes on your subconscious. Samskaras in your subconscious mind. So that happens in your conscious day, something amazing happens. You see a car accident, you see some guy's head get cut off in front of you. A motorcycle guy gets run over by a truck, cuts his head off, or whatever. You saw it. So that made a heavy samskar, visual samskar on your subconscious mind. So when you take rest at night, you'll see that. So many things you saw throughout the day, heard throughout the day, did that day. The only thing that came up with your mind in a dream was that. These are deep impressions in the chitta. So that's why we chant Hare Krishna to cleanse our chitta. So the only way to forget bad things is by the mercy of Krishna, by doing bhakti bhajan, by chanting a lot of Hare Krishna japa, praying for Krishna to erase your samskara. It's like deleting a file on your computer. If you delete it, then they have a function, delete forever.
Yes.
Okay, now it's around 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! You try to recover it. You're a good Russian hacker, go into the second memory hard drive. Some guys come to my computer. I lost all my books. You know, we'll go in this drive and this thing. I don't know what he's talking about. We'll take out the memory, the hidden memory files. So he's there. He's a master, mad scientist. He said, I found it. And got to retrieve the book again. I said, okay, good deal. 500 rupees go. Hackers, whatever, magicians, computer magician. You delete it forever, they make it come back again. There's no rabbit in this hat. You see? White rabbit. See white rabbit? That's magic, jadoo. So hackers are magicians, computer magicians. Delete file, delete. Empty the trash can. Delete everything in the delete recycle bin. Okay. Why delete? I don't know. So this is the world we live in. We don't want to delete our friends. Delete our... delete our friends, delete our enemies. Live in our own world now. Virtual reality. Me reality. A great reality. Just me, and me. Now I'm happy. Okay. Another chapter 16 of Gita. Ishra I'm in my world, I'm perfect in my world. He's my enemy, I finished him off. My friends, I pay them off. My enemies, I finish. My friends, I pay off. This is my world. Master world. Master switch. Everything's mastered. Except reality. Reality is we're all servants of Krishna. Krishna is the only master. Supreme predominator. Forgive and forget. Don't be haunted by your forgetfulness. Always remember Krishna. Sadatam, Smartam.
Smartavya Sadatam Vishnu
Smartavya Sadatam Vishnu.
Vishmartavyam Najatu Chit
Vishvat.
Vismartavyam Najatu
Vishvat.
Sarva Vidhi Nishedashu Yetayor Evakinkara.
You got it. The essence of all vidi, nishade, rules and regulations. The essence of all rules and regulations is always remember Krishna and never forget him. Forget everything else, everyone else, but don't forget Krishna. But that's what death means. Death means leaving everybody, forgetting everybody, forgetting even your body. But don't forget Krishna. So we have to practice that every day. Forget means it's not that important. What's important is death and remembering Krishna. These are the two important things in life. Death and remembering Krishna. What's that verse from? Smartavya.
The Presamrit is there.
That's right. Maybe look it up. It's there, Smartavya. Well, I'm not recording it. Forgive and forget. It's all forgive and forget. Forgive and forget question. How to forget what we forgave. How to forget. How to forget. Yeah, Pavan Pran. It's quoted in Sanatan Shiksha, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya chapter 22, verse 113. It's also in Nectar of the Ocean, I think so also. Padma Pran, Smartavyam Sadatam Vishnur. Vismartavyo Najatu Chit. Oh, be smart. Be means without smart. That means don't remember means don't forget. Smartavya Sadatam. Sadatam means always, right? Sadatam Krishna Yantamam. Always remember Krishna, Vishnu. Be smart means don't forget. V means without smart, which means Jatucha at any time. Sarve Vidi Nisheda, we say Vadi Bhakti. Vadi Bhakti means Vidi. Vidi means rules and regulations. Nisheda also means law. Nisheda means law. Prohibitions. Don't do that, see. Do's and don'ts. The essence of all do's and don'ts is every rule is a kinkar. Kinkar means servant. Kinkar means female servant. Kinkar male. Every rule regulation is a servant of these two principles. Don't forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna. Never forget it. I said the two most important things in life are death and remembering Krishna. But we put other things ahead of that. Put other things, other situations, other people above that. Put that above on the list. That's where it should be on the top of the list all the time. It said on the left shoulder, everyone, death is sitting. The tree of life is on the right shoulder. The reaper of death is on the left shoulder. They're coming any minute. Come on, let's go. Are you ready? That's the hero. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna.
Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Pato Dhanurdhara Tatra Sri Vijayo Dudevare Tirmatir Mama.
That's 78th verse.
Last verse.
Last verse of Gita, 78th verse, 18th chapter, 78. Where is Krishna, Arjuna? There's victory. Arjuna is a pure devotee. Wherever you have pure bhakti, you conquer death. Says in the Bhagavatam, the true Maharaj stepped on the head of death. Fourth canto of Bhagavatam says, Dhruva Maharaj, death came to catch him. He stepped on the head of death, and his body became spiritual. He didn't have to change his body. It's a unique example. His Sadhya became transcendental. And death came, he stepped on the head of death and got on the flower airplane to Vaikuntha. Not, it's a figurative, it's not literal. The god of death is Yamaraj. He didn't step on the David's head. That's operatic. It's just a figure, a metaphor. In other words, he conquered death. That's all. Forgive and forget them. Other questions? Do you have a question?
Not now. Maybe next time. Not
Okay.
today.
Okay. Any question on that? Yes, one, yes, one.
Manjari, they have loyalty to Radharani most. Like they are very devotional to Radharani and they're the same with heart. And guru and disciple, so disciples should also develop that loyalty to guru in order to become Manjari, like loyal Manjari to Radharani. Is it like this, or of course it's not possible to develop such loyalty like Manjari, but some idea or some connection between.
The question is asked, the description that the Goswamis give of the relationship of the Kinkari, maidservants, Radharani, Manjaris, Dasis, Kinkaris. They're very loyal to Radharani. And Krishna tests their loyalty. Ujjvala Nilamani, there's an example of Mani Manjari. Namesake. She's tested by Lita Sakhi. They make arrangements for Krishna to enjoy with Mani Manjari. Mani Manjari turns down Krishna's offer. Said, no, I'd rather see you enjoy with Radharani. That gives me more happiness. I don't have any desire to be intimate with you. I give you everything, but I can't give my body to you. That's the example of loyalty. So there's this loyalty the Manjaris have towards Krishna, towards Radharani. It's just necessary for a disciple to have a loyalty towards his guru. Obviously, loyalty has a different definition in these two different spheres of influence. And the spiritual world, Manjari and Radharani, and the Sadhguru, the Guru, and the Shishya. But loyalty, the principle of loyalty functions there also with the disciple and the Guru. But it's in terms of loyalty to the teachings of the Guru, loyalty to the philosophy of the Guru, loyalty to the parivar the Guru represents. loyalty to Gaudiya Vaisnavism. So we express our loyalty by our loyalty is expressed by our chastity to follow the rules and orders of the Guru. Loyalty involves chastity. So the monkeys are chaste to Radharani. They don't enjoy with Krishna. That's chastity. They don't enjoy with anyone actually. Everything they have is for Radharani's pleasure. So a disciple may be a man or a woman disciple. So that loyalty doesn't work like man-woman loyalty, husband-wife loyalty. It works in loyalty in terms of faith and teachings and carrying out the orders and instruction of the Guru. That means loyalty, faith. So it's yes, of course the answer is yes. The Seva should be loyal to his Guru. So the Seva goes here, there, here's every Hari Katha, everything. It's not very chaste. It's called, they say that term is used, not very chaste disciple. Doesn't mean the disciples having illicit relationships with someone. So that's one meaning of non-chaste. It means like man, woman, chastity, unchaste. A virgin girl is chaste because she doesn't enjoy with any man. But a married girl or independent woman maybe does different things like that. So, but chastity doesn't mean it's not in relation to that, to morality. It's relation to philosophy and respect to the Guru. That's why you just like, when you choose a partner, a woman or a man chooses a partner for a wife or husband, one of the issues that comes up is loyalty. We'll discuss that. You meet some guy, you love him, you want to get married. Say, are you going to be just with me, or you have a record? You have a record of being here and there with everybody else. So marriage means loyalty to the wife. This is morality, is loyalty, involves loyalty also. And the husband and wife are supposed to be loyal to each other, truthful, loyal. Well, it's a relationship based on truth and love. Any relationship based on truth and love, the concept of loyalty is also involved. So in a relationship with Shishya and disciple, there has to be some love there, so there must be some loyalty also. Prabhupada felt hurt when in 1975, 1976, many disciples were coming to Radha Kunda and hearing from different, not many, but a handful, few disciples were coming to Radha Kunda and hearing from different Babajis here at the time that spoke English. And Prabhupada heard about it. He was hurt. Why are they doing that? Why did they come to me? Why do they have to go there? So because he said they're my disciples, so he felt a certain possessiveness towards them, and he felt that they should trust me and love me enough to confide in me and ask me questions. Why did they go to Radha Kunda? I'm right here in Vrindavan. They're in Vrindavan. Why did they go off to Radha Kunda? Why are they afraid to ask me? So if there's fear, that's not a relationship of love and trust. Shouldn't be afraid of the person you're supposed to love. And you're supposed to love and trust someone, you're afraid of them. I meet some disciples that ask me questions. I say, why don't you ask the Guru these questions? Oh, I'm afraid to ask my Guru these questions. I heard this many times over the last 50 years being a devotee. I'm afraid, I'm afraid also, because usually if I get the chance to meet him, I'm not alone. It's in a room darshan. I'm a little embarrassed to ask my questions in a group setting. My Guru doesn't meet alone with anybody. He only meets in a group of 10 devotees, whatever. So I feel shy to ask my question. I'm also afraid to ask. I said, why don't you meet him alone? He said, I'm afraid to ask him. But I'm not afraid of you. I said, watch out. I'll eat you up. Should ever show my hats like that, you know? New style. Like Swami hat, probably had a Swami hat, everybody had a Swami hat. You know? That's the style. In the early 70s, all the men got Swami hats. Look like Prabhupada. We thought in the early days, when Prabhupada came to New York City, 66 through 75, like that, we thought it was only Prabhupada had that hat. It's called a Swami hat. Then we came to India. I came to India the first time in 1977. Other devotees came in 71. And I saw hundreds of sadhus from down wearing the same hat. And they're sold in the Louis Bazaar in the cloth shops. You can buy a sadhu hat. And really, like old Babaji used to get old D outfits. Get old D outfits to make homemade Swami hat out of them. Like the winter outfits from the D's. Winter outfits are stuffed with cotton, you know. You see Radharani's got these thick shutters and stuff. It's all cotton inside, like a jacket, you know. And then, so they make a hat that's all thick. And it's like purple with gold jari on it. The guy's got no teeth. He's got a stick. He's walking. A bead bag was washed 100 years ago, you know. White bead bag was washed 150 years ago. And he's walking. And he looks so cute, you know. He got his D outfit made to a song hat. Some dress from D's he cut up and. Notice how? You see old Babas. You don't see many things like that anymore. You see so many beautiful sights like this. Old Babas walking around like that. No, not too many of these people around anymore. Vrindavan's changed so much. What made Vrindavan so special was the people you see on the streets. The Brahmins and the Babajis and the sannyasis and the widows. And everybody's got, you know, Puma shoes and, you know, iPhones. It's a different group of sadhus. Everyone's got a motorcycle. Every sadhu has a motorcycle. You know, a bullet, you know. I go over down I was there a few months ago. I saw some ISKCON ladies come by on Royal Enfield. I said, wow, this is a different kind of Vrindavan than I'm used to. She was real calm. No problem, you know. The old days, only bicycle rickshaws, no auto rickshaws, no taxis. They call taxis from Mathura. There wasn't one taxi in Vrindavan. 1970, 75, 80, 85. They call taxis from Mathura. Old days.
White.
Very quiet, really quiet. One car a week, every week, one ambassador car would go by Krishna Balaram Temple. One car. Coming from Delhi, some taxis. I never looked out the window. Oh, let's go selling from Balaram Temple. No motorcycles, it's really quiet. You used to come to Mathura on a train and get a tunga, horse cart, to Vrindavan. Now 4-lane highway. You know. Vrindavan is in the memories of the old people. And they go, the old Vrindavan goes with it. See some photos sometime. What's your question? I asked your question. I don't even know. I got so sick out.
Loyalty.
Loyalty,
to
yeah.
Guru and
Loyalty. I mean, loyalty is.
devotion.
Loyalty depends on the extent of the bondage between the two persons. The degree of how bound they are, how much love they're sharing between each other, how much trust, how much gratitude they're both experiencing for each other. These will combine together, produce an intense sense of loyalty. Gratitude, trust, and love. You know, you may have an opportunity. Like sometimes someone says, oh, so-and-so is giving a great lecture, why don't you come? And they might say, I don't need to. I'm satisfied. I'm getting everything from this, my Guru Maharaj. That's nice, you go, I'm not inspired. So maybe that's because of loyalty. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you don't want to go. But I think loyalty is an outcome, is an outcropping, an outcome of other factors. It's relationship. You know, someone really loves someone, someone really trusts someone, someone's real grateful. They never want to do anything to upset that person or make that person break their faith, so that creates a sense of loyalty. Like he's a young man, so he goes someplace, so some lady might try to seduce him, or he may feel lusty himself. Occasionally it happens, you know, young men feel that way. But he said, he'll remember his wife. He remembers his wife and how much trust she has in him, how much love she has for him, how much gratitude, and he'll feel so much gratitude towards her for everything she's done and given. So he'll control his senses by all those factors. So I'm not, it's just some fleeting passion, some passion overtaking me. Just throw it off, throw out that mentality. Like Brahma became crazy about his daughter. He wanted to chase his daughter, but he threw out that mentality. It's described in second canto of Bhagavatam. He had a bad mind. His mind went bad. His thoughts went bad. So he threw him off. But Shiva couldn't do that. When Shiva saw Mohini Avatar, he got crazy. He had Parvati on his lap. He threw her off his lap. Get lost. Parvati's he's like his prettiest Mohini. Mohini, of course, is Krishna, so he can't be more pretty than Mohini, but as pretty as Mohini. But Krishna, Shiva, get out. Yeah. He ran all around Himalayas, you know, all the reaches of it. Oh no, Shivaya. We're all seeing his snowbank, the Himalayas, meditating on Shiva, Sri Lanka. Oh no, Shivaya. Well, who's that lady? That's Shiva. That's not Parvati. What's going on? So Mohini really embarrassed Shiva. So she wasn't too loyal. But it's pretty hard, stiff opposition. Krishna comes to break your vow, you're going to have a hard time. Even Mahayogi can't resist. Adi Yogi, Shiva couldn't resist the temptation of Mohini. Look at Markandeya Rishi. Markandeya Rishi, 11th canto of Bhagavatam. He was a Shaivite himself. I think so. I'm not sure, I think so, Markandeya Rishi. The Shaivite. Because there's a place in Jagannath Puri, a holy place called Markandeya Sarovara. And there's a famous Markandeya Ishvara. There's a big Shiva Linga in that holy river, holy lake. In Puri, Jagannath Puri, so called Markandeya Sarovara. I visited there. But he was doing so much tapasya, Indra got nervous, he's gonna we take Indra's post and kick out Indra. Indra says Indra's the post, king of the world. So some jiva had the post of Indra. So this yogi's going to get so much tababal, they kick him out of his post. So he got scared about that. So he sent all these beautiful girls. Ramboru, Tilotama, Urvasi, the best Miss Universe, Miss Intergalactic Universe, Miss Amaravati.
Yeah.
Amravati is capital of
Amaravati. Amaravati, the capital of Indraloka, Swargaloka, so all the Swarga Devis. And Margaret said, what is it? God, cheap quality. Bad quality, not good. So out of his head, he just created billions, hundreds of girls, 10 times more beautiful than them. And they went, you see her face, the mouth was so cool. The ladies had the expression on their face, I can't forget. Yeah. They were so embarrassed. It's like some, village girls that makes Miss Universe or something. They're so shy and embarrassed, they ran away, ran up to the door. And Indra said, well, how did you break his brown shirt, break his towel ball? I said, no, man, he has 50 girls with him. He has 50 girls with him. They're 10 times beautiful than Urvasi. She's your favorite night girl, Favorite number, I'll say. So these reasons, I didn't get that one. I don't know what the question was. What was the question?
loyalty.
Loyalty. So we're just carrying on loyalty thing here. So where was Shiva's loyalty was Mohini. Naramuni, he got bewildered by Maya also. Who did he get bewildered by Maya? Shiva got bewildered, Brahma got bewildered. Naramuni got bewildered. Don't underestimate the power of Maya. Maya means man for a woman and woman for a man. Sabadan. Be careful. So question. Net, catch a fish in a net.
Radha Maharaj, I don't have any devotee association and finding it very hard to control my mind and do sincere efforts in my bhakti bhajan. Please guide me, Maharaj, so that I can practice bhakti with full sincerity.
Question is, how do I practice bhakti with full sincerity?
No devotee association.
Yeah, even with the devotee association. Question stands alone, with or without. Sincerity comes from conviction, and conviction comes from deep philosophical understanding of the existential reality. The power to move, the power to operate, the power to do anything, to control the mind, control the sense, comes from intelligence, buddhi. Buddhi has become strong by Shastra study. You study Shastra and understand the futility of material life, and understand the reality of the spiritual realm and the reality of spiritual exchange of love. You have to have deep understanding in the intellect. Intellect must be surcharged with Shuddha Raman. Shuddha Raman is spiritual power. It's light. You say light of knowledge. The light of this uncontrolled mind and lack of determination and lack of sincerity is due to insufficient intelligence, insufficient spiritual power. The real question is how to build up spiritual power. You build up spiritual power by chanting Hare Krishna with proper intelligent understanding of the mantra and proper fixation of the mind while chanting. Otherwise, chanting is like a chanting box. You plug in a box in the wall, you become a human box, human chanting box. Because the mind is not fixed, and the intelligence is not clear in understanding what is the name. Not perceiving Krishna in the name. So what are you chanting? The first revelation we should have is to perceive Krishna is his name. So we have to read a lot about Krishna to see the non-difference of his name. His name is Krishna. Krishna the person and Krishna the name are one. So I can't emphasize enough to hear Hari Katha and study more and more and more. That's why all the rishis, all the sages, they always talk about Shravanam. Everywhere, Shushu Shosha Dhanasya. Every Shushu means hear and serve. Hear Hari Katha. Over and over again. We have a whole concept called Shravana Guru. Shravana Guru is the teacher you hear from. So the Shastras are Adi Guru, Krishna, and Rishis and sages, Narada Muni, Shukadeva Goswami, Vyasadeva, Parasara Muni, all these great speakers are there. In the Shastras, we have to read Shastra again and again. Build up our intelligence. And then the mind is controlled by intelligence. Higher than the senses is the mind. Higher than the mind is the intelligence. Higher than the intelligence is the Atma. The Atma gets power by Shuddha Brahman. The Atma is also Brahman. Atma is a particle of consciousness. And the vibration of Shuddha Brahman is all vibration of consciousness. Highest possible consciousness vibrated in the Shastra. So when you read Shastra, it increases the amplitude, increases the power of your Atma. Your Atma becomes very powerful by Shastra study. And you can control the intelligence controls the mind controls the senses control the body. Then you're fixed, you're peaceful, you're happy, you're joyful. That's why traditional Vedic culture, a person studied for 25 years. From the age of 5 to 25, a person's called brahmacharya. Supposed to be single and study Shastra from 5 years old. 5-year-old kid can speak Sanskrit, read Sanskrit and speak Sanskrit. See so many examples on YouTube, little kids reciting Gita, Upanishads. They call them geniuses, but everybody's a genius in the old days. They had proper birth and proper food and proper training. They had good minds, powerful intellect. For 25 years, a fourth of your life you're supposed to study. Whatever you learn that 25 years, then you live the rest of 75 years on that knowledge. You learn sense control, you learn the reality of God, reality of eternality of Jiva, what is the world meant for, everything you learn those first 25 years. Most people now don't know anything. You know how to add numbers to make money and fill their belly, that's it. They don't know anything about philosophy, anything about reality. It's called existential reality, the higher spiritual reality, not the mundane, hard Nijamaitum Bhayam reality of dealing with eating, seeing, fighting and fearing, mating and fearing, fighting. We're spiritual beings stuck in a material world. Stuck in this material body, which is a lump of ignorance, like that prasadam prayer by VVT. VVT prasadam prayer. Every day I prescribe prasadam for so many years, for at least 12 years. I was in an institution and I was kind of on the sideline there. 12 years in America, every day for so showing rubbish, you know. And a year and a half in Vrindavan. Then I got out of the cage, you know. Went flying, went soaring. Where you go? Hey, come back. Come back to the nest. No, man, I'm gone. Bye. Thank you for launching me.
Yeah.
The spaceship doesn't go back to the launching pad. It takes off and goes to the moon. Launching pad's important. Spaceship is on a launching pad every 1 year. It's finished, it sits there 1 year, countdown, 10 months, 11 months, to 8 months, 6 months, and 5, and maybe go inside and boom. That's right, I had 12 years preparation. And I flew to India, to Vrindavan. Kept flying. I like that, flying. I bet someone else who's flying also. Fly together. Fry together, fly together. Yeah, you gotta fry so you can fly. Oh, God. Jai Gurudev. We used to say, there. Radha Krishna there. Now I say, he is there. He means my Guru. But he was here before, so they were there and he was here. Now they are there and he is there. So now it's my turn to go there with them and him. I mean, it's just time, you know, but when time, I don't know. But that's the destination for all of us to go to Krishna. Right? Beautiful. Okay. Questions? That question? What's the time?
4.
So, weather's not encouraging.
Yeah. Bad weather.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in rush right now, I think it's a spring day or something, you know. Everybody in short pants and t-shirt. Oh, beautiful day. You know, in India, it's like, it's about 20, what is it, 22 degrees. What's the temperature now?
17.
Look at your phone, tell us.
17.
It's there.
What,
My phone is there.
what does it say?
Recording.
Oh, you,
17 or 18 maybe.
yeah. Actually pretty pleasant.
19. It says.
Why is it 20? It's 20 degrees, it's a summer day, man. Especially you live in Siberia. Winter's 20 below zero.
Yeah, minus 20.
Minus.
So try, okay. You see a guy from Russia living here about 10 years ago. He never wore a shirt.
In winters.
Winter. He rode a bicycle. He lived down Gordon somewhere.
Achha.
He come around, come buy vegetables and stuff. He Gaudiya Vaisnava. Big beard, red hair guy. Beard. Nice guy, friendly guy. I forget his name. He was, you know, 3 degrees, you know. Yeah, he wore a lungi like a white, like a sannyasi dhoti type thing, you know. He looked so funny. There was bottle up Toby and Star and Jay. No problem. So maybe let's call it a day, huh? Not gonna drag on. Okay, let's go. It's fine. It's gonna be going on. Question.
Well, if there are descriptions of different Sakis having the specific dress, like Vishaka Saki has a dress of stars, cluster of stars, shines like. So what it means exactly? Like they have one dress or how?
You asked a question about the Sakis Vaish or Vasan, the dress the Sakis wear. There's a standard dress that they have. They're known to. The color of dresses, some mention is given maybe Radha Krishnananda's Deepika, but Sri Krishna's Babaji in his Gaudiya Vaisnava, he mentions different Sakis. In some of his writings, he describes the different dresses they have. I don't know where he gets it from, but some have different patterns. So the question is asked, is that the only dress they wear? They just have five copies of that dress. They wear one. They do one for 4 days and wash them on the 5th day. And they do one for 4 days, squat on the 5th day. They have 4 pairs of socks or whatever. Wash your clothes once a week, you know. I haven't read anything about this, but I asked my Gurudev a similar question. He said the Sakis can wear any dress they want. They have a standard dress that they're known by. Vishaka Saki wears a dark blue dress with small stars on it, rose stars. It's called Megambara, Neo Taravali or something like that. Taravali means rose star, Neela means blue, dark blue, Neo Taravali. It's like my Guru's dress is Champak Taravali. So it's golden champak, it's kind of yellowy brown color with rose stars, small stars on it. Worthy. So it's called Champak Taravali or something like that. Champak means golden champak. Some champaks are white, some are red, some are green, different colored champak flowers. So the Gopis can wear any color dress. It's like Radharani wears these 3 dresses. She wears a black dress, she wears a dark blue dress, she wears a white dress, and she also wears a red dress. Jaya Jaya Sri Radhe. Come sit.
Radhe Radhe.
Sit, come sit.
Actually, I come for a little bit.
It's okay.
I want to ask about book, Vai Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura,
Okay.
Bhagavatam.
He'll go with you. Go.
Yes.
No problem. He'll help you. Nice to see you. Go to the book room. He'll show you the books.
Next time I come for more.
No
I look
problem.
on the Facebook.
Okay. Take care. Jai Radhe. Sadhu. I've done Nishan Lila and Pratik Lila edited. Now hoping maybe get it fired up. If it gets warmer, I can get it. Question. Oh, this is recording. Question. No question. Okay, any question on that? We're going to sign off now. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.